Good morning, everybody. Big Ridge here with Ohio Fish Rescue, and this weekend has started. Well, actually, you're going to get this video on Monday. So today is Friday. We haven't done the live stream yet, and Reaper, John, and Mark are here to go do yet another rescue. But I saw these flowers out here, and the turning colors. I figured I'd show them to you guys. These are the first two that popped up today. It's about 10 in the morning. Yeah, I don't see no others. Usually there's about 4 to 6, but you can see everything's turning colors and the leaves are starting to fall. So this tree here comes out first, along with this one, and they're starting to fall. Hence, it's fall. So let's go back here and see what Reaper has to say. Okay, we come back here to the side of the house. We got Mark and John talking to Jerry, and you guys are here to go do a rescue.
Yes, we are.
What are you guys picking up?
Getting some koi, gonna get some saltwater fish, and then some other little small freshwaters.
Okay.
2 different stops.
Two different stops? All right. Okay, so now we're back here, and yes, we got the garbage cans. We were cleaning up the rest of this glass right here. And we got Tyler here, who's here for community service, and he's got 36 hours, so you're going to get to know us very well here. So we busted into the rest of the glass is finally picked up. You can see where that tank was sitting, where the grass is dying, and we finally got the rest of the glass. We had to put just a little bit in each tank, or in each can. There's none there, because they get so heavy the garbage men can't lift it. So a little bit in each can, and we got rid of it, and now this is the last week we're filling cans. So finally, the broken glass is out of here. Let me see what else we got to do. We're going to move. Well, obviously we're going to put the lawnmower away, but that pen up there, there's no grass left from every day we take the tortoises out there. So we're going to move the pen from where it's at now to this area right here where the grass is growing rampant, and let that grass recover where it's at. So that's more stuff we're doing today. All right, so Skylar's got her room empty. We got a couple little more things, this pile right here, and that's it. And this room will be empty. And her dad got her a U-Haul truck, so we got most of her stuff, all her clothes basically, up there, loaded up so far. We got more to get in the basement, so that's what we'll be doing for half the day or so. Okay, so this tank here, what we've decided to do, we're going to take this outside and we're going to put it under the gazebo as a separator between the dining room and living room area of that, because it's in our way. It's just sitting here and it's stopping me from setting up the saltwater tank. So one of our next projects coming up is going to be moving this back out, which means we got to move that hot tub. Then we got to get down here and take the doors off the thing and get it out that way, and then bring the other one in, and so I can start setting up the saltwater stuff. I've been stacking up everything I've been needing for saltwater here, and you know, at least we can get this out of our way, and we might even use it outside. I don't know. I mean, the only problem is this is the only part that's a fish tank right here, and there's no lids to it right across here. So we'd have to make lids that fit in there and replumb it, all that kind of stuff, but it can be used. And here we walk by Josh. He's building another FX 5 or 6 to put together and get on the system.
Got to put more filtration on these 2 tanks. Talked about it in a couple of reels, but I'm just making it happen now. You guys can see this is a 550, and there's not enough flow going through it, which we knew. Setting up a new tank would come that, you know, we have to make a few changes and whatnot. We hurry up and slapped one FX6 on here to get these fish in it, but now we're trying to make it to where it's, you know, self-sustaining and clear water, and not what it is right now, because this is just not us.
See all this? What's that called when it builds up?
Those are diatoms.
The diatoms all over the...
It's brown algae.
It'll all start when you don't have enough water flow.
Water flow, too much food, too much light, all equates to it. Easily rubbed off, it just looks unsightly. But we'll get her fixed up.
See, this is the same water. See how that one looks cloudy? And this is clear? Even though this tank, it looks dirty because of the algae on the tiles, you can tell it's clear, but that one just looks cloudy compared to it. And it's all the same water all the way down. I mean, you can see how clear this actually is. You can see your fish all the way in the back. You know, that's 4 foot deep from front to back. And you can see them back there. It's just if you don't have the flow on there, a good rule of thumb is if you have 1,000-gallon tanks, then you want 3,000 gallons per hour, 3 to 4, flowing through it, being filtered. You want 4 times the turnover.
All right, so you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing here. So I am basically packing these things full. There is ceramic rings below, bio balls up top. Packing the centers full with nothing but biological bacteria. The more biological you have on the tank, the cleaner, clearer water you're going to have biologically. So that'll help with, you know, hazy water. You have a, you know, a gray, dull tank. That's going to help you guys when you're filtering your tanks. So I don't fill these center things up with these sponges right here because mine get clogged so fast that I have to clean them every 2 weeks. So it actually hinders the way my water's filtered here. So I just remove them, put nothing but bio down the center. So it'll basically suck through all the bio and then go out through the sponges. And these guys will get super caked up and nasty. And that is the best way that I've found to go ahead and hook up these Fluval FX6 filters. Get the most amount of flow with the most amount of, you know, precision point filtration as you possibly can.
Well, now, if you're a single, you know, fish tank family, you can go ahead and use these filters because all you're doing is every 2 weeks you're maintaining your filter. Right. But here, you know, we've got hundreds of thousands of gallons of water, and we can't do that every week. You know, so we get them to where we got these every couple months. We're swapping them out and cleaning them.
I gotta test this real quick, make sure she works. All right, 2 things. I just went and tested, put water in, make sure she, you know, turned on right away, squirted a bunch of water, also cleaned out the impeller. And one of the biggest things you want to check on a Fluval is to make sure that one of the armatures, like a rock, didn't get sucked up in there and it didn't bust one of them fins. If that's, you know, not perfectly centered, you're going to get some wobbling on that impeller. You won't pump as much water and you'll get some vibration. The filter will shake. And it'll basically do, if you can walk over to that 350 open top, the impeller got busted on that Fluval and I have to replace that one soon. You can kind of show what it's doing, how it's like pulsing and stuff. But we just try and test for that.
Okay, that's how little it's flowing, and see how it's surging like that? So, and then if you keep it running like that and it's wobbling like that, it's actually cutting into the magnet around it and the plastic around it, giving it a larger area. So even if you replace the whole impeller, it's still loose and sloppy. So you don't want to do this. And this one's for this tank?
Yeah, the 550. I'm also going to put another one on the 750 over there.
Okay.
Something that I've been talking about doing is once I finish rehoming them koi in that tub back there, which it was empty and I was ready to do it, but some came in and we had to fill it back up. But if we take them few koi out of that 500 gallon, you can potentially see the MBU puffers in that 500 gallon here soon. See how that looks and get all these tanks looking super nice through here.
Maboo puffer. Pronounced Maboo.
There we go. This is ready to go. Now I gotta find hosing, get her plugged in and going.
Okay, I come down here and Skylar's still tearing apart her fish room and carrying everything up so that we can load the truck up. We got they got most of the fish tanks out, and Skylar's trying to catch all of her shrimp.
Not all of them, just enough to where they won't all get smashed and die.
So all these are this room will be empty when she leaves today, and it's her last day here. So, okay, Josh got the new pump running. It's running right there, coming back, and put out a bunch of cloudiness, so it got It was as clear as this tank. Now it's cloudy, but it'll clear back up. I see he can fit onto these tanks like that anymore. Not me. Oh, so he's down there making sure all the connections are good and not leaking, and everything's running good and turned on right, and the valves are open and all that stuff. Then all I got to do is fix the door right here. The hinges are on it. They're over here on the hot tub. I just got to find 4 screws to put up there and then screw it into the wall. And then the door will be on with the rest of the canopy. Okay, so while Josh finishes up there, this is the facade for the front of that. I'm going to go out here. What's that?
So I figured the filter was leaking. I don't know who did this. Look at this tiny little gasket that they had in there.
I can't see. Stop.
Should be a big round ring.
This is the seal going around that?
Yeah. Should be made to fill this void.
Yeah, it fills the whole gap.
Right.
Good thing we got spare parts. All right, so we come out here. Jerry's sitting out here with his son and his girlfriend, and you guys took Jerry today. Jerry's never been gone all day. Where'd you end up going?
They took me out to a coffee shop and we had some pancakes, breakfast anyway, and then up to Hickory Lake.
Okay.
They're redoing the dam up there.
Yeah.
And there's supposed to be a lake and there's a creek running through there.
Uh-huh.
It's fancy overlook for just a creek running through there. But yeah.
As long as you enjoyed your day, that's all that matters.
They kidnapped me this morning.
Yeah, they did.
Had some great crepes though.
Were they?
Yeah.
Awesome. And it's also raining out here, so everything's dreary and ugh. But the fish love it. They're just at the top all over the place. I don't know if they think there's food up there or what. But yeah, you can see everything's wet. I was only outside for about 15 minutes. It's already cleared up some. You doing some scaping now?
Just putting the bubbles where I can make sure these things are running. In larger tanks, you can't tell if the FX is running, and that's terrible. Cut that pipe lower, but it looks a little better.
That's the jowl and the what?
That is the hybrid red tail marble.
Okay.
And the giraffe cat.
And giraffe cat back there. So the jowl's still in here?
Yeah, one of them.
Well, there's our big goonch with the jowl still together. And this big old Xanthic clown knife. Gold. Beautiful. And these albino rays he's wanting in here for breeding. So I think we're going to take these gars out of here and put them in the pool for now. Let them grow. Also, I forgot in here with these guys is that lungfish that was all tore up, and you can see he's growing back. All his skin's coming back on. His legs starting to grow back out. Look how long his front arms are.
They heal pretty quick.
Yeah, they heal pretty quick. He was tore up. So, yeah, that Dorado's becoming a problem down there.
Yeah, he's next on my list to move. And the jowl.
Alrighty. Well, guys, hope you liked everything I had to show you. And look at these guys. Look, I love that. They come up in the window like that. So cool. There's 5 of them in here.
Yeah.
was going to say they multiplied. Yeah, we've got 2 males and 3 females of these albino pearls.
These two are definitely able to be bred with. She's on the cusp.
Yeah, she's a little.
But they're pearls. They can breed a lot smaller than like the black diamonds. So we got the male here and the male there. I don't know which one's not nicer. They're both nice in their own regard.
I think I like his patterns and style better.
We got them all over the board.
Yep. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we're out of here. Hit that like button, and we'll keep on putting out the content for you and keeping this place going. And then on the next video, we'll show you how this tank here cleared up, because we're still working on it. It got all dirty.
One thing I hate about is all this driftwood. Everyone wants it, but this stuff just sloughs off as time goes on. Your wood just disintegrates, and these pieces that you pay good money for will then end up being next to nothing. You just have to replace them in time. But you can see there's pieces of driftwood down in the bottom that are just falling off. So you constantly got to remove that stuff. So enjoy. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, stay fishy, my friends.